you're too expensive. I can get it for half the price down the road. Sound familiar? Hi, I'm Tim Cooper, back with another quick business growth and marketing tip. And firstly, I must once again apologise for that incessant background noise. That construction is still going on, so there's not really a lot I can do about that. Life must go on. So let's talk about this common problem, because this is something I see in a lot of groups. As I'm going through all these groups, I often see these questions or these statements of frustration going, oh, they're always coming back saying I'm too expensive. They're always coming back. They're comparing me to these other businesses. And I suppose the tough love in this situation is that basically it's on you, okay? It's on you, because if people are judging you, like comparing you to others, then you have failed to do a couple of very important things, okay? Number one, you have failed to position yourself, and you've failed in your message. See, the only reason why people are going to query the price and compare you is firstly, that if they've got something to compare you against. So we know that there is only so much people can, say, charge for a bottle of milk, because you can get a bottle of milk anywhere, okay? It's not a rare thing. It's a very common commodity. And so basically, if people are comparing your price and your services against your competitions, then they're looking at you as a commodity, okay? They're going, okay, well, this is just something I can get anywhere. It's just a massage, or it's just XYZ treatment, and it's available at this place, this place, this place. Now he's going to pick the cheapest one. So you think. It's not quite that. I mean, pricing is just full of psychology, okay? There's psychology for you and psychology for your client. But the thing is, the reason why you sort of open yourself up to these sort of questions is, firstly, you haven't really separated yourself from the competition. Okay, while people can compare you, while people have got a mark against which they can compare you, then you're always going to get those problems. So this comes back to your positioning and back to your message, and you've got to stand apart. Now, here's the truth. In surveys, it's found out that only 14% of people actually make buying decisions based solely on price. Okay, solely on price. Okay, price always comes into it somewhere, but solely on price. 14%. That means that 86 out of 100 people don't care about the price. And look at it with your own spending. Okay, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Did you just put one piece of cereal in some warm water to save money, or do you make up your milk from powder? Okay, do you drive the cheapest car possible? Do you live in a slummy old place to save money? Okay, no. Just take a look down the street. People aren't buying the cheapest cars. They're not living in the cheapest houses. They're not wearing clothes from op shops. Okay, so if it came down to just cheap, no, there's no argument there. Okay, so what you need to do, if anybody ever says that to you, like, oh, no, you're too expensive, or I can get for half price down the road, you go, well, actually, no, you can't. You can't, because what we offer is very unique to us and our clients. And then you talk about the experience and the benefits that you're going to bring. Okay, and you stand proud. So this is the other thing too, like, a lot of time, if you're not confident in your pricing, that's going to come across. And if you've got a problem with how much you're charging, they're going to pick up on that subconsciously and know that they probably can sort of negotiate a little bit for you. Never drop your price, hold strong. In fact, you should always be charging more than other people around you, because you're worth it. Okay, so when somebody questions your price, just go, look, yes, I know that we charge twice as much as everybody else, but there's a really good reason, because nobody else delivers what we do. We offer a very unique service. All of our clients enjoy this, the market fresh fruits and spring water from the Amazon, fine organic wines from all over the best wine regions of the world. It depends on the service you're providing, but you understand the point is that you've got to move away from comparison. Okay, you've got to become incomparable, beyond compare. And this is where all business, this isn't just confined to wellness. This is business in general, but people just talk about their service or their title, their qualification, and that gives people, like who they're talking to, an idea of what they do, but not exactly they don't know exactly what you do, but they know they may have had experience with other therapists, other price points, other services, and they're comparing you against that. So from the outset, when it comes to your positioning, you've got to position yourself as a business that stands apart from the competition, as offering something specialized or unique, that special experience, or those different outcomes. Okay, like you might be a pain specialist, a headache specialist, back pain specialist. You could be a stress relief specialist, a depression specialist, right? The point is that now you're setting yourself apart. You're going to call yourself a different title, so that when people ask what you do, they're not just going to lump you in with all the rest. Okay, but really, guys, it's up to you. Like I said, 86% of people do not buy on price, but they are looking for value. Okay, nobody wants to be ripped off. Okay, nobody wants to feel silly and feel like they've done their dough. So they're still looking for value, and that's what you sell. Okay, you sell yourself, you sell the experience and the benefits. Don't worry about the features. No, nobody cares about how long on the table or whatever. Just sell what they're going to walk out the door with, that experience, what they're going to remember, how it's going to affect their lives emotionally. Okay, and touch on all those points. Bring in all those senses when you're talking about it. Really paint a vivid picture of the services and the experience and the benefits that you provide. Okay, but that is it. The only reason why people are going to question your pricing is because you haven't communicated the benefits and the value to them clearly. That's it. Okay? Now, I'm doing this because I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to help you build the business of your dreams. Success looks different to everybody. I want you to hit that mark in 2018. Okay? I want to help you educate the public. We need to let them know what we do. Okay, we want to disrupt healthcare. We want to make what we do primary healthcare, because then the world would be a much better place, wouldn't it? Okay, until next time, you take care, and remember, communicate the value of your services, stand strong in your pricing, believe in yourself, believe in what you're charging, and build a strong business and go out and help the world.